If you're excited for summer travel with your dogs, now is the time to start getting them ready so that once summer comes and you're doing all of your adventures, they are going to be very comfortable, safe, and aware of how they're going to behave inside of your car. So if your dog has never been in your car before, we're going to add a couple extra steps for people that just haven't had their dog in the car for a while. So for you, you're going to need to let your dog get familiar with your car. Let them sniff the tires, the frame, open the door, let them jump in if they want. But we're not going anywhere. Let them get aware of the situation, tuck them into their harnesses and hook them in with their seatbelts. If they're going to be crated, put them in there and just let them get comfortable with their surroundings. Do not turn your car on. Now, the next time you're going to let them explore, you are going to turn your car on. And if your dog is okay, you can take these next couple of steps. If your dog is a little bit nervous, you're going to sit in your driveway with your car on and you're just going to pet your dog and talk them through the situation so that they know what to expect, how to exist inside of this vehicle, and if they're scared, you're going to give them comfort. Take it slow. Do not frighten them. Just help them take one little step at a time as you continue to bring them out to visit the car after several trips. Now from there, when your dog is good, now we're going to start to go on short trips. So you're going to put the car into gear and you're going to go out your driveway and maybe down the street and back. You can go to your mailbox if you have a longer driveway and back. Short trips for dogs that are not experienced in the vehicle yet. And with this, you really want to make sure you have someone else driving and you in the back with your dog. You want to make sure you can put your hands on their shoulders and guide them through the process. So you really just want to have that physical contact with them and be able to talk them through it. Point to what they're seeing, explain these things to them, treat them like they are a toddler. You want to make sure you're helping to navigate those expectations of how to behave in the car. My dogs were very excited to see out of the car windows, and so they would constantly be jumping up and looking around. I had to work really hard with them, and now when my dogs get in the car, they lay right down. Occasionally they'll get up, they'll watch out the window, but they are silent in the car. They are so good. There's no whining, there's no panting, there's no antsiness. They are incredibly well behaved because I work so hard with them. So once you start taking these small trips, literally down your driveway and back, down your street and back, now you can go start running errands. With this in mind, you want to start going to places like Walmart or Target where somebody's going to go into the store and you're going to sit in the parking lot with them. This is a good opportunity for you to be able to teach your dog how to engage with other people. So as they're seeing people walk around, parking cars, driving cars, you're sitting in that parked vehicle and you're going to be able to tell them what to expect and how to interact with them so that they're not constantly barking at things outside of your window while you're traveling. After you get to a point where they're going to be comfortable in that setting, now you can start taking longer drives. Try driving around for half an hour or for an hour. Go do something, run some errands. Have another person with you, again, so you can be with your dog and giving the commands and the physical touch that they're going to need to have that reassurance that it's okay to be in the vehicle. Not all dogs are going to be comfortable with your vehicle, so you may have to do this in a longer capacity. Some dogs may love it and it might be a lot easier for you. And if your dog is already trained with car manners and you're just re-upping them, these short trips into town to do things now that it's nicer weather is going to get your dog back into the swing of things. You might have a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of misbehavior at the beginning, but the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Then as you are getting closer to summer, take more trips just into town, just around to do things so that they understand the concept of those car rides, and then you can lean into the longer distances for where you're traveling for your adventures with your dog. There's tons of videos here on the channel on how to lean into certain aspects of traveling in cars with dogs. I have a full playlist on training your dog for car manners that you can check out. I will link it down below for you. I'm also going to link my favorite harnesses and seat belts for my dogs while we are traveling. I do recommend a crate if you have the money for it and if you have a vehicle sized appropriately for it, because that's going to take an impact tested crate is going to be the safest place for your dog. But if you don't have access to that, at least right now, these are going to be good alternatives to keep your dog in the backseat, in place, not jumping up front, and they're going to be safer because we're in a harness instead of a collar. We do not want them to be pulled on their neck if you get into some type of accident. So we want to take as many precautions as possible. All those things will be linked down below. Ask your questions on dog travel because I do it a lot with my dogs. And if you're looking for locations and things to do with your dogs, I have a full playlist on travel, on going to the beach, on going to pools, on summer adventures that you do not want to miss. So follow along here on the channel. Let us know where you're going, where we should check out next, and we'll see you in the upcoming episodes.